Hello, it's Amanda, and I wanted to come to you briefly on a topic, and that topic I'm going to briefly be sharing with you today is God is bringing a halt to the extortion of the soul. Now, I'm here to testify, not to counsel you. I stand on, they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. I don't stand before you as a perfect vessel, but as someone willing to be perfected. What do you mean by God is bringing an end to the soul extortion here? Well, you know, the serpent, the devil, was the master extortionist here. And this is why he was kicked out of heaven and a third of the angels here. When Eve was maneuvering through the Garden of Eden here without her husband here, that serpent took it upon himself to strike up a conversation. Have not God said? He presented a proposition to Eve here, and she knew the instructions soundly here, but her vulnerability was high here. So no, like any good spouse or wife would do, she went back and told her husband about this here, but the serpent was very conniving and sneaky. He knew the favor that Eve had with her husband here. If he can only get to Eve, then he could get to her husband too here. Even though they heard clear, concise instructions from God himself, eat of all the trees, but there's one tree you can't touch here. Just this one little thing here. You have this beautiful euphoria here of ecstasy in your every desire. Just don't touch that one tree here. The devil says here, God is trying to hide something from you here. He doesn't want you to know the power that you have. Have not God said? See, that's where the devil messed up here. Then it became a whole scapegoating initiative here to create rift and confusion and strife. We bind it up here. It's that woman you gave me, God. Well, he ain't have to eat the apple. I'm here to encourage you, my dear friend, not to counsel you, that God is bringing a halt to the extortion of the soul here, whatever that situation may be here. Do you know there's no more condemnation here? The purpose of redemption and becoming redeemed is because we're in need of redemption and saving here. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God here. Don't let that devil play a head game with you. He who is without sin, you cast the first stone here. In the background is my newest song here, my 44th song of 2021 and counting here. We're seeking to please God. For without faith it's impossible to please God. For he that comes to God must believe that he is, Hebrews, and is a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. We're seeking to please God here. Hallelujah. Whatsoever things you desire when you pray, believe you receive them and you have them. When you stand praying, forgive. That's not really what I want to say, but it's going to work together for good here. Hear me. God is pleased by our faith here. Whatever we do, whatever we eat, whatever we drink, do to the glory of God as unto the Lord and not as unto men. We're seeking to please God. That devil can't lie on you here. The eye of the Lord is in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It's God that justifieth here. You know, that's why they did that, Zach. God is uprooting the spirit of strife and confusion. Deliver my soul from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue here. You know that such and such here. That's why they have it here. Something in my spirit didn't feel right here. The just shall live by faith. Try the spirit by the spirit. We take a moment to ask for strength and peace continually and reinforcement to our including but not limited to spiritual covering and leadership. Hallelujah. Give them fresh oil here. I know they got intercessors here, but one can put 1,000 to flight, two can put 10,000 to flight, and whatsoever good any man doeth the same shall they receive from the Lord here. God, you can just end the extortion of the soul. You deliver me from the oppression of men. I can keep your precepts here. They have this theory and that theory here. In the story of the Tower of Babel, nothing was impossible to them.